Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Thiago. And it's Koundé. To Marquinhos. Pacho. Silvestre. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, delightful ball. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Pacho. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. And he thumps it clear. And back it goes. And it's Marino. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Suarez is standing over this one. Luis Suarez! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Gullit. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Luis Suarez. Thiago. Now there's a fight. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Zambrotta. Xavi Alonso, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Manchester United very much in the ascendancy. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Acrobatic effort! Thiago. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Silvestre deals with that comfortably. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Luis Suarez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Thiago. Koundé.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Suarez. Lovely, great chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Zambrota. Now it's Gullit. That is good alertness. Mikel Merino absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ødegaard. Oh, well measured. So, a temporary halt to the action. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So we're underway for the second half. Xavi Alonso. Zambrota. And it's Gullit. Now Ødegaard. Now, can they get him away? De Paul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Pacho. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And Silvestre. De Paul. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. Adriano. And it's Stojkovic. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Manchester United are 2 up early in the second half. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Manchester United needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's going to be a booking. Ødegaard. And it's Stojkovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Luis Suarez. Zanetti. Adriano. And now the breakaway. And it's Stojkovic. And it's Stojkovic. De Paul. So what can they make of this? Merino. Oh, just skips Merino! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Getting up there! Yes! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Stojkovic. Messi. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. They get a throw in. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Paul. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mikel Merino receives it in a... And the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
8,
movement on both
Mikel
benches.
Merino. Number 6, Thiago Alcantara.
That's
Number
alert
12,
and sharp and very well
Rodrigo
played.
Vidal. Number 7,
Looking to play him in.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the wheel.
Xavi
Number
Alonso.
10, Brian Mbumo. Number 14, Frankie de Jong.
Played into
Number
space.
15,
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Number 21, Ousmane Dembele.
João Neves. This is a promising build-up. Now here's the delivery. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Aguero. Could move up a gear here. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And it's been hooked away. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Great ball, and he's in here! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. McAllister. And he's been shifted off it. De Jong is the guilty party there. That has ended up in no man's land. De Jong. He's in a great position here. Looking for a runner.
Have been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's it. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, and without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser... Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rawa Reds with the corner, there first. Koundé getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rice. That's a little off target. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Thiago. That ball looks a good one. Luis Suarez. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for it.
Quickly taken. And this is Luis Suarez. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yehi, tidy with his distribution. Now it's Marino. And the shot's on here. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's DiMarco. Oh, well played, well played. Pacho. De Paul. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's Rooney! De Paul. Now that's well seen too. Out towards the flank. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. Picked out brilliantly. And he's there to get it away. That's the throw. De Paul with the cross. Here's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Marquinhos. Ball played for Rijkaard. De Paul. Some really good ball movement. Azar. Time and again they are repelled. Threads one in. Chance, surely! In he goes again. Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Paul. Silvestre. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And now he has two. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now that looks a decent ball. And just the keeper in his way, and the shot! Goal! They are purring, truly purring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Aimed at the towering header. It's hit the upright. No joy, but a decent try. This possibly the last play of the half. Mikel Merino clears it away. And that is the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's had a shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6. This is their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Luis Suarez. That's an imaginative pass. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Thiago. And it's Rooney. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Paul. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Koundé. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. It's Neymar! And that's a tidy finish. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Row of Reds still making a fight of this. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Rooney with a real chance here. A real chance then to ease this. Rooney! Pass just lacking in accuracy. De Paul. Gehi spots it and intercepts. Koundé, great vision. Decent chance! Merino.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's De Paul. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Marino. Marino. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Azar. Well timed, excellent interception. De Paul, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's a clever looking ball. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Real chance! And that's past the post.
Urawa Reds certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United
Number
perhaps
6.
contemplating their next change here. Burmo. Now it's De Jong. And he's managed to get free.
Number 10.
Luis Suarez! Incredible! Just incredible!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Azar. And claimed it back swiftly. Burmo looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's been played through. Oh, no joy this time. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Silvestre. And he's intervened well there. Messi. And now the breakaway. And this is Rooney. He's had it taken off him. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now he's running. And a chance! And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. They're up and running then.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time. Good chance here! Koundé. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Not a hint of offside here. Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a pretty loose pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Paul is the team's great visionary. And here's Marino, played back. Rijkaard. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! That's going to go a long way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's an excellent interception. Still goalless. Messi. That is a great pick out. Aguero. Oh, now it's Aguero! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Koundé. Thiago. Passing is crisp and sharp. Luis Suarez.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Neymar. And here's Gerrard. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Thiago. Thiago! And one more try! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a nothing.
It's Aguero! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Manchester United really could have done without this. The keeper doing his best to put him off. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Marcó en el minuto 41 el dorsal 10.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rijkaard. Stood up well to him there. Showing great feet there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Luis Suarez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Thiago! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Aguero. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
So let's get the ball rolling.
El dorsal 25. Llega Benagán.
Thiago.
El dorsal 10.
And it's
Messi.
Marquinhos.
Serán sustituidos
Pacho.
por el dorsal 9. El dorsal 20.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Romario. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gerrard. Now there's a fine ball. And he's stuck it away. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
El dorsal 9.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Throw in. Neymar venturing down the left. Oh, that's delightful. He's got away.
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Thiago. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
De Paul tries to play it through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Triol. Lovely, now then. Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. Gerrard gets on his bike and on the move. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Nice control. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That's good defending, very good defending. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Romario! It's bounced back off the post.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 6.
Silvestre. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Well read, and the danger is averted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So what can they conjure from this one? And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh no, what has happened here? Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's worked it through. Obama! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Neymar. Oh, that's neat.
3 minutos de descuento.
Koundé wins the duel this time. João Neves. Rijkaard. And it's Dembele. Neymar. Oh, they could break here. Threads one in. And this is Romario. And that'll be the end of that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel
Again,
like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as...
And the shots! Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gerrard. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Can he get it through? Now it's Marino. Luis Suarez. He has a look up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. Looking for options for movement. And he's straight offside. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Rodri. Space for him to turn and look.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And it's Memphis Depay. That could spell trouble. Thiago.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo!
Good save, keeper read that well.
Cristiano Ronaldo really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Merino. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. No goals as yet. And this is Luis Suarez. Rodri. Kuching City have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. To Gerrard. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Edmilson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ronaldo. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Kuching City are looking to go forward now. Rodri picks it up out wide. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's worked it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great ball if he can get there. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Oh, he's been caught napping! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to pass it through. Well, played right into his path. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Half-time getting close now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Suarez proves just a little bit too strong. Thiago. Rijkaard. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. De Paul. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Kuching City, number 18. Memphis
Away we go again.
Coming on the field is
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi with the short one. Now it's crossed into the middle. Corner number 2 then. Delivers with wit. Casillas deals with that nice and simple.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Looking for the run. He's onside. That's very neat. Rodri cuts it out. Messi. That'll be a throw. Tries to play it through. Played in by Gerrard. And that should get the job done. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, played through for the wide man. De Paul. Luis Suarez being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, with that.
Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! He just has something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
The first breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get...
Oh, shooting chance! And he can thump it away. De Paul. And here's Marino. Only partially clear. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, they could be caught out here. Cuts it back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi, who can single-handedly make a difference. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's having a go! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
substitution for Manchester United. Number 8.
So we have movement on
Mikel
both
Merino.
benches.
Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And he's
Number
intervened
6.
well there.
Thiago Alcantara.
Edmilson
Coming on
engages
the field.
and forces him off the
Number
ball.
10. Brian Mbeumo.
That's a
Number
shade
20.
optimistic.
Andre Sheffield.
Manchester United perhaps wondering
Number
what the best
15.
time is for their
Jean
next substitution. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Well read, nice interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ferdinand. He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Silvestre. Now that looks a decent ball. That's good play. And it's Rodri. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Kuching City have their third corner. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tries one from way! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Burmo. Now, can they get him away? That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's burst through! That's put paid to the danger. And he's only too happy to take that back. Played through for him.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Koundé, fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that could set him on his way. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Time and again they are repelled. De Paul. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the title.
Hello, everyone, and welcome
Well,
to
football is, of course,
today's
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long passes are something he's really been working on, and he'll provide a lot of quality diagonal balls for the attack to latch onto, so keep your eye on that.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Royce picks it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Royce. Delivered with swing. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Pass somewhat off target. Royce. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Merino. Now it's Marino. Thiago. Thiago going face-to-face with his great rival. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance here to counter. Yamal will not want to lose out here. Takes a shot! Tries to pass it through. And it's Serginho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thiago. Kane. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's a good... It's a goal! No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Como with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's put paid to the danger. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Oh, really well played.
De Ligt does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Como couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Thinks about the shot. Merino. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Merino! And he's managed to gift it back. That's a cute ball. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Aimed beyond the defence. He's on it, can he get away? De Paul. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. He's in a great position here. No, he's not getting past him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. He tries a shot! That has not gone well. Yamal. And Alexander-Arnold picked out brilliantly. And he's straight offside. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lampard, and it's been played through. Serginho has the space, gets his head on it! Off the post! And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. We're on the move again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And this is Lewis. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Gerrard. Now it's Kane. Spread neatly. And he's intervened well there. Silvestre. Pacho. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Silvestre.
Como have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Thiago. Can he get on the end of this? That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pacho. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Marino. And he cuts out the supply. Great ball if he can get there. And still we await the first breakthrough. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Luis Suarez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kane. Gerrard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he welcomes it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He won't be happy with that one. Rijkaard. And Silvestre. Rijkaard. And it's Thiago. And it's Rijkaard. And that has been slung wide. Silvestre has it in a wide position. Getting up there! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Number 9, Bojan Kirkic.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Throw it. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Coming on to replace him is number 19.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Knocks it into space. Kane. Kane. It's Kane! And there's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And it's made its way to him. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And back to the keeper. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. Bellingham. Opts for safety. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Shot could be on. Nuno Mendes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Como could have here their final chance.
Substitution for Como, number 18, Harry Kane. Coming on the field is
The message is simple:
number 14,
defend this with your lives.
Kevin De Bruyne. Full
Cleared
edit
without
as
hesitation.
indicated.
De Jong tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gerrard. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Always got Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's hit the post! So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box. This guy is really one to watch out for.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. It's Luis Suarez! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Kvaratskhelia. Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. Oh, super find. He might... Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Deftly away. Played out to the left flank. And now they can spring out of defence. Out towards the flank. He is through here. Cross from Robertson. Tries to get it clear. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Silvestre. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Van Basten. Kvaratskhelia looking to receive it in space. That is great defending, so alert. Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So it is still 0-0. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Silvestre. And here's Van Basten. De Paul. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Van Basten is onto this. It's Van Basten! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Robertson made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Rijkaard, and there's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Marquinhos. More and more pressure on the ball here. Koundé. And it's Marquinhos. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. De Paul. Rijkaard. And it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive...
Towering header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high.
Luis Suarez! Off the post! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Cristiano Ronaldo, never the sort to be shot shy. Well, that pass isn't the best. Silvestre showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So what can they make of this? Merino. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kvaratskhelia, he has found
Dos minutos de descuento.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Kvaratskhelia deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Silvestre, and he was quick to react. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Gerrard. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Referee's given a throw. Rijkaard. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Silvestre. De Paul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Akanji. This is a promising build-up. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's quick to return it. Kvaratskhelia. He's dealt with that really well. De Paul. Robertson gets across to intercept that. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for a shot! That's another chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Now it's Van Basten. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Gerrard. Thiago. Merino. And here's Suarez. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Tacho can get it clear. Silvestre.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for a runner. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Silvestre. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's gone back to the keeper. De Paul. And this is Ronaldo. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Neymar. Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Silvestre. Well-timed, excellent interception. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a super give and go. Good effort from distance. And how did he not put that away?
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
So we have movement on both
Luis
benches.
Suárez será sustituido por el dorsal 18. Agüero.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Aims beyond the defence. Nuno Mendes. He's got away. Mendes stood his ground strongly.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Aguero. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Played back into the centre. No, he's seen through all of that. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify.
Takes a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the bench and waiting. And a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
2 minutos de descuento.
Kimmich. Raul. Aguero gets on his bike and on the move. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of course,
today's
ultimately just a game, but for the next
Manchester
2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Marquinhos, and it's Rijkaard. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that, and he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. De Paul, Merino, Rijkaard, Merino, Cristiano Ronaldo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good spread.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Gerrard. Yamal, and the shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish of true class!
The goals for
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
South Korea have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Thiago. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Merino. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's all alone. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
South Korea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rijkaard. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. South Korea have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
He's not got that quite right.
No way through there.
Aubameyang, never out of the action for very long. He has found a way through. O'Reilly takes a shot! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And this is Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. De Paul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Aubameyang. O'Reilly. And here's Brahim Diaz. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Brahim Diaz. Mikel Merino was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Luis Suarez. Oh, super ball. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's had a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, what has happened here? Aubameyang crosses. And he can clear it away.
South Korea clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, great chance! And he is deftly away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's just beyond his reach. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for the run. De Paul. Merino. Now it's Luis Suarez. O'Reilly makes the interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well measured. Koundé.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Neatly clipped into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
South Korea are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
And it's Gerrard. Rijkaard cuts it out. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's De Paul, and he's managed to get free. Aims beyond the defence. And that has sent him sprawling. Stood up well to him there. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Mikel Merino, substitution for the Republic, number 25, Pierre Aubameyang. Coming on the field is number 24, Luis Diaz.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Casillas claims comfortably. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And that is a little undercooked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? Now it's De Jong. Ambitious ball here. Shapes to shoot! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Do not write them off! Back they come! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's De Jong. Nicely worked. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shot could be on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
Tries a shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Brahim Diaz, number 13, coming on the field. Number 7, Francesco Totti. Number 5, Nuno Mendes.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Luis Suarez! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham driving forward. Mbappe deals with that comfortably.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's had it nicked away. Luis Suarez. And no, that was never going to make it.
Full added minutes have been
Deep
indicated.
into stoppage time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Totti. Mbappe has the space to scheme. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Now it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Mbappe. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Skims one in. I think they're done. They are done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this
today's
is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Probing pass, and this is Hazard. Foot in. Rijkaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Neymar. Roberto Carlos drives it in. Tacho with the clearance. And they've got rid. That has not gone well. De Paul. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. Both sides exercising caution for now. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. He's got away. And Messi! De Paul. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo is flagged offside. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Marino. Spread it left. Yeah. Nicely shaped ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Hazard. Marino.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Good chance here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's going for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. De Paul. Silvestre. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they're on him in a flash. Neymar. Threads one in. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. And it's Luis Suarez. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar plays it in.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vieira. Thiago charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, it's come loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Messi! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Number 11, Eden
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Neymar coming on the field.
And
Number
it's
18,
Cruyff. Played into space,
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
floated through.
Number 5,
Well timed, excellent
Pelé.
interception.
Number 19,
Thiago.
Johan Cruyff.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Paul is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cruyff. De Paul with it. And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Thiago. Silvestre. Where it came, and he shoots! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Messi shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all! Goal!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Number 19.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the...
Oh, shooting chance! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Into the lead once more.
Suarez really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rummenigge. It's played through for him. Vieira gets flagged offside.
Pretty robust defending.
Thiago. And Koundé.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Koundé. Marquinhos. Silvestre. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's worked it through. He's in one-on-one. And the shot! Oh, what a big... And it's come back out to him. And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So again, we have parity.
Well,
And the shot!
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Thiago. And that's been won straight back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rijkaard. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Thiago.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final goal was very poor.
Now the ball in. Rummenigge. And here's the chance to counter. He's through here. And this is Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. And he can... There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Mikel Merino. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 12, Rodrigo de Paul.
Cruyff's cross.
Number 6,
Silvestre
Thiago
clears it away.
Alcantara. Number 9, Luis
Marquinhos.
Suarez. Coming
Bomo.
on the field. Number 10,
Shevchenko.
Brian Mbeumo.
And the number on the board
Number
is 3.
21, Ousmane Dembele. Number 13, Jude
And it's De
Bellingham.
Jong.
Number
Bomo.
14, Frankie de Jong.
Baresi with
Number
a
20.
fine tackle. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. An intimidating atmosphere in the crowd. A crowd so close to the pitch here in this old-style stadium, the New Balance Arena. So that's got things underway. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Serginho, he has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Luis Suarez. Merino. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? And it's Kadiolu.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Over to the right flank. Lovely bit of skill. Kadiolu has it out wide and he leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
De Paul. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
And the ball is out of play. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kadiolu showing good feet. Thiago. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Merino. Rijkaard. Luis Suarez. He's in a great position here. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Serginho. Jordi Alba with the clearance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. Luis Suarez. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, played through for the wide man. Koundé. That has ended up in no man's land. And he welcomes it in. That's destined for the flank. Looking for the far post. And that should get the job done. Kelantan with the corner, there first. Terrific effort! They want to be quick to recover this. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's aimed in. Oh, good drive! And he's done it! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Kelantan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Silvestre. Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. Romero. Serginho.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
To Jordi Alba. Ambitious ball here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rijkaard. Rijkaard cuts it out. And it's Kadiolu. Now it's Ronaldinho. That has found him in acres of space. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Great defending, strong and determined. Played into space. He's found space here. Silvestre. De Paul is the team's great visionary. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great vision. Can he get onto this? Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Silvestre getting this one clear. Conte. Skriniar. Can he get on the end of this? Kadiolu. Here it is, crossed in. Marquinhos clears it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Kelantan have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. Chance to deliver. Cleared away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Kadiolu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho played it again. Cleared without hesitation. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
It's Luis Suarez! And that's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, Drogba.
So we have
Numero
movement on
27,
both benches.
Numero 10.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Silvestre. Luis Suarez needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening them down now.
Shifted it to the flank, hangs in a cross. Bellingham attempts a clearance. Spread it left. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Jordi Alba. De Jong. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is Dembele. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And he's there to clear it. The ball has bounced loose now. And now they can spring out of defence. Carvajal. Now that looks a decent ball. Cadiolu finds himself offside. Rijkaard. Silvestre. Jordi Alba. Can he get it through? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ball is over the line.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Marquinhos. De Jong. Luis Suarez, looking understandably energised after his goal. Cadiolu. Knocks it into space. Cadiolu. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
He
di
saw the
recupero.
danger and he went crashing in. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Jordi Alba going after that. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Silvestre, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Thuram. Gerrard. Van Bommel. De Bruyne. Now it's Yamal. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe shoots! He scored! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Bommel. De Bruyne. And here's Suarez. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Varane gets over and intercepts. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Maldini. Aberdeen. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Merino! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good ball, good take. Floated through. And the finish! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Silvestre. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. Nice sequence of passes, this. De Paul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's got the beating of his man. Great chance! Well taken goal. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Just one chance! And that's a tidy finish. Manchester United are back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
No way through, so back it
2
comes.
added minutes have been
Luis
indicated.
Suarez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Baresi gets across and deals with it. And here's the chance to counter. Baresi providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I can certainly tell you I wasn't expecting this. What a half, what a game of football so far. I was honestly expecting the floodgates to open, but how quickly things can change.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And we are back on the way.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rijkaard to Thiago. Now it's Luis Suarez. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And a chance! And he hits the net! And they're back in front! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Aberdeen leading now. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, great chance! He's in a great position here. Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Paul.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Suarez. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Merino. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now he's running away. Goes for a shot! And that's in! And he is just ripping it up! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
This is a promising build-up. This looks promising. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Maldini. Thiago. De Paul. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Luis Suarez. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gerrard looking to pass their way up the pitch. De Bruyne. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Merino. Luis Suarez. Now it's Merino. That's been cut out, well played. Gerrard. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. This could be their final throw of the dice. Corner number 2 then. Koundé gets it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable. it.